Short recap. It was only last week that we met. We started with some of you meeting in the Gorguts camp. Discussing what to do. Right, this is right after Jacob won his victory um, against Vorgath and gained a warband of his own. He's now the chieftain of the Ashen Horde. You guys discussed what to do. Just going forward, you sort of had an impasse. The world is wide open to you. You did decide to fulfill your promise to Mad Maggie, and after some creating some laced pies, you essentially kidnapped Ragged Dragon, delivered him to Mad Maggie in one piece, at which point he was brutally tortured to death. Such is the way of the world. In the meantime, the two warlords of the group, both Gore and Jacob, decided to sort of flex their muscle and sort of get in the swing of things, being big men now, both leading raids and resource scavenging missions across the wasteland, both of which were very successful. They were both taking naturally to exercising power here in the wastes. Upon the party's return and regathering in the Gorguts camp, uh, essentially a council of war was held, discussing who to target, where to go, where do we go from here? How do we eventually build up enough power to gain Zariel's attention? Eventually, it was decided that the Blackbone tribe, under the domination of the horned devil Bitterbreath, was the next target. Of course, before you could act on this, a messenger arrived from the biggest dog in the wastelands, being Legate Kovacs, inviting you all to a council of sorts. A very rare occurrence here in the wastelands. One of the few places where conflict is not allowed and some semblance of honor is followed. Hosted by the only neutral party in the wasteland, that being Boris and his traveling festival of sorts. You guys were the first to arrive and met Boris himself. Boris the Shredder, one of the greatest rock legends of the Sword Coast, recognized by Mr. Meshach. The two of you, being who you both are, bonded rather quickly, at least in a way of sorts, in a manner of speaking, in the way greatness recognizes greatness, or at least ego recognizes ego. Needless to say, Meshach landed himself a chance to impress Boris, who very much would like to hear what Meshach can do in front of a crowd. The meeting takes place. All the rival warlords gathered in one place, and it quickly becomes clear that what everyone's told you is true. Legate Kovacs acts like he's in charge because he very much is in charge. And he laid out his view of the situation, that you are a party of upstarts that shows no signs of stopping your conquests and destroying the political balance of the wasteland, that you all must be destroyed. A lot of political hijinks ensued, a lot of persuasion, and a lot of argument, we'll say. Needless to say, you swayed no one's minds. Mad Maggie turned out to live up to a reputation of being a less than honest and more manipulative, agreeing that you actually should be annihilated, even after seemingly promising alliance to Olvar earlier. Different warlords had different stances. Sir Gawain and his knights seemed to not really care at all. They only said that basically all this squabbling is pointless because something's going to come and kill you all, even Zariel. They were not particularly interested in the squabbles of the wasteland. Perhaps the most interesting development is one that you were given 3 days to present a plan to perhaps ally yourself with Kovacs in a mad plan to usurp Zariel. He's given you 3 days to present this plan in a way that actually proves that you might actually be of use. Otherwise, he says, your annihilation is at hand. The other interesting development is the leader of, not the leader, the hobgoblin warlord of the Blackbone tribe, supposedly gave Boris a note to be given to Olvar, saying that they wanted Bitter Breath killed. And then they would join this alliance of yours.
Who gave us that note again?
Boris gave you the note. He says it is from the hobgoblin warlord Karkajak, who is essentially the lieutenant of Bitter Breath. You guys asked to take a break. Legate Kovacs essentially dismissed you instead. And that is where we are after having left the sort of meeting hall of on Boris's great traveling stage. And you guys are now milling about outside while the meeting continues on within.
Well, that went well.
I think it could have gone a lot worse.
Undoubtedly. But how do you all feel about this note from Boris?
Well, if it is true, then it is a boon of some great caliber.
It gives us an in. No different in the other warlords that we've defeated for their armies. It's an option for us. It's a way.
If we have Boris on our side, and Bitter Breath out of the equation, or at least his army, part of his army maybe, depending on how either the battle goes or maybe our one-on-one confrontation. I don't know what we should expect there. I don't assume it'll be as simple as our last victories.
Right. I think now is hardly the time to speak of such things. Let's return to camp and plot out our next move there, yes?
We are on the clock.
Or at least... Are we planning to stay here with Boris? Or should we move on?
I think it might depend. Perhaps we all think a little bit while we listen to some music. Hey, Mishak?
Boris did mention...
Offer.
Boris did mention, and with all this politics, a good escape would be... It would certainly be welcome.
I think my emotional state at the moment is thrashing in a mosh pit with a bunch of skeletons while I hear two of maybe the world's greatest class of musicians to ever walk the hellscape that is Avernus clash wills.
Do you guys think he bought my my claim to fame, if you will?
Bought? What do you mean?
I've always thought I thought you were. Like, I've been told by
Jacob on the shoulder, and I just point at you.
I mean, all I've known is
honest,
you being stoned.
I still only really listen to Shredder covers from other minstrels these days, so I have an old fodge.
Well, perhaps if all is said and done, well, maybe if Brandy finds out that I've played with Boris, could be a good shoe-in.
Saying is, if she would know.
Saved all of Helm's Hold is probably a stronger in, if I'm honest.
I think 2 apple pies might be the real winner here. I think that's it.
Because one wasn't enough.
Well, if we take these apples that we got at that tree.
Yeah, the Garden of Hell's Eden apples.
Yes.
That might be a good name for the garden.
Hmm.
Well, is Boris still in the meeting?
He came out and he sort of pulled Olvar aside and gave him that note before heading back into the meeting. Yes.
Okay.
So, if we're discussing it here, how would he have possibly written such a message? Well, it could have happened any time. It could have happened any time.
or
Looking
even
at
before the
looking at the
meeting.
other warlords, I mean, the other warlords brought their armies. I mean, if you're the top lieutenant, you'd go too. So while the warlord is distracted by going into the meeting, you have time to write that note. You have time. I mean, when you have enough people in the army, you you have to understand that there's multiple minds that are at play, and it's only it. If you have one person commanding an entire army, that you may run into problems if the army dislikes their leader.
I think there's a way to see into that meeting. What's going on right now?
Mishak looks at you with like a a conniving curiosity, and almost like a little impressed at you, of like, perhaps.
I don't have those. All I do is hit things, and then hit them harder.
Well, I technically could potentially get in there.
Right?
Would it help if we were little?
I don't think it would help, mostly because I would be invisible.
Well, I see no problem with that plan.
Might be worth a shot. I don't like the fact that we're at a closed door.
Where did the spell?
Especially not with that. Well, there's been enough traitors and lies broken that I don't really feel bad about spying.
Yeah.
I don't trust Mad Maggie anymore. Not that I really did, but
I did. I'm wounded. I suppose trust is some sort of misnomer, but it's a shame. I thought our self-interests really had aligned. But c'est la vie. It is the wastes.
If you guys want to do this, I can certainly do this.
good. We're waiting for Boris anyway. Where'd you go?
Okay. Well, I want to walk up to the door of the war room. I'm gonna cast mislead on myself, which creates it's basically Loki's power. It creates a illusory duplicate of myself that can speak, act, move like me, concentration, while I have the invisible condition. And so I would like to knock on the door.
All right. Say it one more time.
So I'm gonna cast mislead,
Okay.
and I would like
And what is
what was that?
What is that?
So mislead. So you gain the invisible condition at the same time that an illusory double of you appears where you are
Yeah.
standing. The double lasts for the duration, but the invisibility ends immediately after you make an attack, roll, deal damage, or cast a spell. As a magic action, you can move the illusory double up to twice your speed and make it gesture, speak, and behave in whatever way you choose.
Okay.
It is intangible and invulnerable. You can see
I
through
see.
its eyes and hear through its ears as if you were located where it is.
Okay. Great. And you do, and the double does what?
So I I would like the double to essentially follow me. I'm gonna knock, and then I'm going to I'm actually just gonna open the door like super wide.
So as you approach, there's a guard at the door. He's a giant. He's basically a
Okay.
bouncer. Like he's one of Boris's followers. This big, what looks like it was once a barrel-chested orc, but a
Okay.
skeleton of it is sort of standing there like you would see a bouncer or security at a concert, very much.
Okay, great. Um, I walk up to the dude, and my illusory double says, "I would like to re-enter the war room, if you don't mind."
It'll just, it will look seemingly with no personality, simply nod its head, and it will open the door right there for you.
Okay. So I'm gonna send my illusory double in.
Mhm.
I am invisible. Um, or sorry, I'm going in invisible. My illusory double. Oh shoot, that's not how that's gonna work.
I mean, your illusory double can just like do whatever, right?
Uh, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna my illusory double is gonna stand in the doorway and say, "Excuse me, Boris. I don't mean to interrupt whatever your war meeting is going to be about, but um, I will be practicing in case you still want to have that concert. Meanwhile, while my illusion is saying that, I am actually invisibly going into the room, and then I'm gonna after they respond, I'm gonna send my illusory back towards the rest of the party.
Great, Barcel. Yeah, I'll be out when we're done here. I'll just wait up on me. Don't leave without talking to me. Yeah,
Yeah, no problem, no problem. I wouldn't dream of not saying goodbye to you.
of course. Um, what's your passive perception, Mister
My
Misha?
passive perception is 12. Not great.
Fair. I kind of want you to see this anyways. And as you walk in, you see Mad Maggie go to look at your illusion.
Ah,
Then she
shoot.
looks and she locks eyes with you,
Yep.
and she smiles and sort of like, and then goes back to the meeting as if nothing's happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that checks out.
I had a feeling that would happen.
Yep. She probably has like
Wag.
devil sight or something like that. Ah, frick.
Whole time I'm like, I know, Tom, who has been a GM, knows that hags have true sight out to like maybe 120, maybe 60.
Yeah.
Jacob is not a mage.
Oh, what a dumb move.
Oh no,
Nah, but
no,
it's
no.
much more
I
fun.
really, I really think this just thickens the plot. I really don't think Maggie's gonna do too much about it.
I I'm gonna stand near the door. Um
How
in
long?
case
How long is
in
the
case I
spell?
get called out.
How long is the
It's an hour
spell?
long.
Okay.
Hour long. And I would like
Excellent.
to eavesdrop on this meeting.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. Well, Mad Maggie's going. She's going to clock you clearly. She's going to turn back like, I really think they bought it, Kovacs. And Kovacs is leaning over the table. A war map is out in the center. Um, you're probably not particularly familiar with things, but you can tell with sort of what a war map looks like. But you can tell there's a lot of pieces in what looks like where you guys are. Um, and Kovacs is leaning over it like a general playing chess. The fools You all know the plan. They won't see the morrow as soon as they leave this place. Problems will be solved. Then we can go back to the way things were. Are there any other problems, questions, comments, concerns from any of you? And Gawain, still sitting in the back to his sort of flippant, I don't care attitude. I'll be there. Not because I'm with any of you. I might kill some of you, given the chance, but I'll be there. Uh, and Karkajuk, the Bitterbreast lieutenant, there. Aye, we will be there, as planned. And with that, they sort of go on discussing exactly who's going to be where and that sort of stuff. But you get the gist that you are not. There's clearly something that's going to happen involving you all dying as soon as you leave Boris's camp.
DM, when describing the map, what does it sound like? Is it like pieces of us like actively where we are, or is it like bigger pictures of like, okay, this is where
It's like a map of the wasteland, like an actually non-crappy version of what I showed you, with sort of things that you might like. Oh, this is a unit here, this sort of stuff. Like we have our, like you see in movies, like they're pushing pieces around the board. It's not like a map of the camp; it's a map of the region and the movement of forces.
Meshach's gonna pee a little.
The smell of urine emanates from a spot.
It smells of brimstone.
You'll see Boris will chop my bit. This is all good. Just get out of here before you do it. I don't want a mess. All right? Leave me alone. That's all I ask. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Meshach? There doesn't seem to be anything particularly enlightening beyond that happening. They're discussing, and maybe going back to their more mundane conversations of already starting to plan what's going to happen after your death, which is a lot of Legate Kovik's dictating terms. Like what's going to happen to the spoils of these two war bands that are about to be wiped out, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't. There's nothing that I think I want to do. Well, I want to slit some people's throats, but that seems not great.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight is also 12.
Roll me an insight check, actually.
That is a 13.
Hey, that's one more.
There's one more.
Great. You get the sense that some people are very thrilled for this. Some are only going along with it because it's is more going along with it because you guys they want to join the winning side, and you guys they have all believe you guys basically screwed. You're here with no forces at all. You're all basically screwed.
Yeah. Some of these people are only joining Legate Kovik's because he's essentially got them under duress.
100%. The most hesitant of those is certainly Karkajuk.
Okay.
What does the note say again?
What did you say?
What did his note say exactly again?
Said, if you help us kill Bitter Breath, we will join your alliance. You'll join your coalition against Zariel. It looked rather hastily done,
Right.
and not super detailed.
Is his army here? Like, is Bitter Breath's entire army?
Everyone except for you came here with sizable forces.
Okay. So if we want an army really quickly, if we get Bitter Breath, we instantly have a strong, at least a stronger presence here.
Right. We do have the Ashen Horde. We just don't have.
So did you bring? That's right. You did come here with the ogres.
Yeah.
Because they don't have homies. You did bring
how
the
long
Ashen
of-
Horde.
And how long of a travel was it to get here?
About a day from the Gorguts camp.
A day.
And I
So-
got 2 guys for my.
The way I see it, here are our plans.
But we check. Are you? Oh, no, I guess you can hear it. Come on.
Wait here and attempt to slay Bitter Breath. I don't know what that does for us, other than perhaps buy us time. We could go to Fort Gorguts, rally the Ashen Horde and the Gore Guts. That would also buy us time. Either way, Legate Kovix's power is too great to be reckoned with in martial combat. Either way, open conflict leads to death, which leaves us with few options. We could run, we could attempt to incite a revolt among his followers. That seems ill-fated. It seems all in the room are confident that Legate Kovix could destroy everyone. We could see whether Maggie's interest aligns with ours one more time. She's deceptive and keen and may have some greater plan.
What if we? I think our best option is Bitter Breath. It gets us increase of troops, increase of demand, but it
I agree.
also decreases his. Yes, I understand that he is a very strong force, but there is a world that he doesn't want to waste his forces on little us. I don't know, but here's
I have a tactical.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking, what if we go over to Bitter Breath's camp and ambush him at his camp?
I put forward. I like the idea. I think it's good. Bitter Breath would be a good turning point in this, and I think could probably win Mad Maggie back to our side as far as if we were to get to a fight. I don't think anyone really wants to fight. It's a little bit of chaos. So we create openings to subdue Kovix. This is how I propose it. And I'm going to bring up my little notebook and start drawing up with our crude map of the wasteland and basically like a football play. Just put little, arrows and whatnot. Perhaps what we lead them to suspect is that we have heard the rest of their meeting, and most of us hightail it, or at least Jacob and your army, hightail it back to Gorguts, as if we're retreating to try and gain our other forces.
Master.
At the same time, the camps are here. That as the tribes and armies gather their forces again, myself as well as maybe a few others, I would like at least maybe one other partner, go in, ally ourselves with the rest of the hobgoblins, and as discreetly as possible, throw a coup. In that, we have a spearhead that is behind the army as it marches towards us to attack Gorguts. And there we spearhead, hammer and anvil. I don't care what the size is of the things. We could very easily pinpoint, maybe not easily, but we could pinpoint our way to Kovix. At the same time, we in some way threaten Mad Maggie's survival and show her in a form of strength that to switch and go against Kovix. We need his army. I don't think we fight, I think we blockade and find him. And either subdue him, make him yield, or more than likely kill him.
So the plan is thus, if I understand you. Gore and I return campward to muster our forces. This acts as a feint. As Legate Kovix pursues us, you take control of the Blackbone tribe by killing Bitter Breath.
False retreat. Yes.
And as the Blackbone tribe marches onto our headquarters alongside Legate Kovix, suddenly there are betrayers. There is chaos in the ranks. Good. This relies... first of all, brilliant plan. Olvar, Pylord, a genius mind. I fear it does rely on the swift and discreet death of Bitter Breath.
Perhaps Boris can help with that. If Boris gave us a note to take out Bitter Breath, he may be able to aid in that, and then we have another allied army.
It seemed with favor.
Neutral in this,
But if it was him that gave us the note, is he actually neutral?
Surely he didn't read it. But
The note was from Boris?
Legate Kovix
Note
is a
was
thorn in
from-
every...
The note was from the Hobgoblin Karkaja, which is Bitter Breath's lieutenant. You have no idea if Boris read it or not. He simply conveyed the message.
Oh, so Bitter Breath's lieutenant wants Bitter Breath dead.
That's what the letter says.
Okay. Got it. Okay. That's great. Well then I think that lieutenant helps us do it really quick, and it seems like we already have the lieutenant and his men that will follow him. I really like this plan. We're fighting him on two fronts, basically. My issue is with both Gwaine and Kovic.
Gwaine is a loose cannon. If we can happen to turn his forces in such a way that they are just a force of chaos again towards Kovix. Or, to be honest, the one time he was passionate seems like another weapon that we could use against Zariel. This great weapon he speaks of. Perhaps if we agreed to help him in these things, he might turn against Kovix anyway.
It's true.
On top of that,
if Kovix seems to be losing, Gawain and Maggie, out. They are not interested in being ruled over by Kovix and by Zariel. So, if we can make things start to go south, perhaps that shit will keep rolling downhill.
Yeah.
I think I propose two things if we are on board with this plan. One is that immediately upon the end of this discussion, Meshach, that you send a message via your magic to the lieutenants that stay in the camp of the Gorguts and tell them to immediately begin marching towards our position,
Yes.
thus hastening our impact. And that Gore, Jacob, that you immediately depart. Perhaps we can provide enough of a little distraction with, well, I'd still like a concert personally. And perhaps it could curry favor, see what shakes out from that, and provides a noisy distraction while I perhaps go into the Hobgoblin camp and see what happens.
The only
sounds
thought,
like an excellent plan.
the only thought is it worth having the fight in the open, or is it worth having the fight where we're fortified at camp? Understandably, my force's strengths are strengths at the camp, vice versa the on Jacob's camp. Jacob's force is better in the open. But
Yes, but ogres have powerful arms, and powerful arms are very good for hurling siege weaponry.
fair. So really,
I'm in
if
command of
you're-
a battalion of walking trebuchets.
So, I think if we have time, I can give you those ammunitions for that. I can give you that. Maybe
What do you think is best?
and
That's
and
your front.
Gore kind of smiles. I think we have some extra fuel that can help us.
Gore, I'm glad you're on our side.
Kind of like,
I will also do my best to attempt to convince Boris to enter into this, just to have as many people as possible. It won't be easy,
Sure.
but it seems like outside of the distraction and getting the crowds and the armies, giving them a show, distracting them, so you can go in and kill Bitterbleth. You guys make your quick, easy escape out silently. I've already sent the message, as you guys were discussing, to the camp to start marching. It's just a matter of executing it well, for lack of a better term.
are you?
Well,
Did you tell Did you tell the Gorguts gang, or who did you talk to again?
Whoever I needed to talk to.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to tell him someone to talk to in the Gorguts gang.
Sure.
Whoever's in charge there.
Yeah.
I would
I
just
had the spell slots.
Yeah, I would just say, on my end, bring everything that you can throw, even the fuel.
Yep.
We have the
is
cargo.
the
We have we have the vehicles to be able to haul that. Hopefully.
All right, then the plan is to meet them on the plains.
makes a half a day rather than a full day of travel, which I
Sure.
think this is going to happen very
Yeah.
swiftly.
Yeah, Meshach, you'll send that message and you'll get affirmation from whatever lieutenant is there. And dozens of miles away, a war caravan of Mad Max caravan is going to start to tear across the wastelands towards your direction.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this is crazy right now.
Dude.
All right.
My only worry is that when they realize that me and Olvar are still in the camp and you've left, what happens to us? Do we get taken prisoner? That's a risk that I think we have to take.
I pray that they would not realize you're in the camp.
Well, Mishak, they'll know that you are. You'll be screaming out in song, but
My hope is to throw the biggest rock concert that hell has ever seen, and in that, half of their army gets absolutely plastered.
I like it. I like it.
Mishak, can you
Perhaps
I was once told that the Lord of Christianity can make good of even sin. So perhaps this is a time where the sin of drunkenness can be for our good.
Can skeletons even get plastered? I just
We don't need the skeletons to get plastered. We need to get Kovic's
right.
and Egwene's men. Those are the two armies that I want absolutely.
we do
Absolutely
I mean-
unable to thrive.
we do want to
This is
leave.
neutral ground. If you stay on neutral ground, you might be safe, Mishak. And
Yeah.
I know that would be my strategy. Perhaps Boris
Captain,
will.
if you can join up with the tribe, if I'm successful in this, then it's a risky plan, but I don't
We
know
have
what else we
nothing
have.
else. Holy crap!
we may have to we want to leave when the meeting is done so they can hear us leave. Or
They'll
do
see
we
you.
just want to okay.
I'm sure they have plenty of scouts around. I would go as fast as you can.
Alright.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright. Are we off?
Yes.
Yeah. Meshach's gonna attempt to do a similar like confrontation. His image is gonna walk to the door. Can I have one more word with Boris? He's taking a long time. And if the guard opens the door, I'm sprinting through my illusion.
Yeah, as you come up to the door, things are starting to wrap up. People are talking outside. Things are starting to wrap up in here. I guess you must have come back out already in order to tell. Is everyone out here?
Sure.
All right.
Well,
thing.
you do have
I was
connections
planning
to
you didn't know
both.
which.
You have connections to both your illusion
do.
and your invisible person.
Oh, your illusion. I suppose your illusion could. Yeah, you're right. You could convey all this.
Yeah.
You're the meeting will be wrapping up, and everyone's going to start to filter out. Everyone except for Mad Maggie is going to sit, almost like she's dozing off, like an elderly woman, until everyone leaves the room, and then she'll sort of slowly lift her head. She's clearly never asleep at all, and sort of hobble out the door. And before she steps out, she'll look at you. Whatever you're planning on doing, you best do it fast. And then she will also hobble out the door.
Let's go.
I love Maggie. He's great.
Meshach is gonna take his guitar that's like strapped to his back and just like push it around the front, and it's gonna land perfectly like this, and then just do a little strum.
Wait, real
And
Meshach?
I give Mad Maggie a wink.
I shoot a crossbow. I'm joking.
Is rolling to seduce the hag as we speak.
I would like to seduce the hag.
I would like to seduce the hag.
By the way, I'm here. I'm packing up for a trip tomorrow, so I'm gonna might be a little in and out of the frames, but I will be here and nearby.
Great.
Oh, and Evelyn, you came at the perfect time, man. Perfect time for the literally best rock concert that hell has ever seen.
Yeah, so people filter out. It's clear that people start to filter back to their camps. I quickly get the sense this is not just a diplomatic meeting. it's also when all these warlords get together, the few times they ever do under the neutral banner of Boris, it's also essentially a market, haggling, trading for resources, that sort of stuff, and that is, you know, negotiations, a lot of other background, like individual deals between warlords as well are happening. Um, so a great market and sort of haggling session is taking place outside as well. Um, one part hellish United Nations, one part a concert, Burning Man, one part vendors in the temple.
That's good stuff. I am going to wait. Like I might like run out a little bit with Gore and Jacob, and then kind of wait facing towards the Hobgoblin camp, and just try and like sort of in that caravan marketplace, seeing that's happening. Try and kind of walk back with Bitter Breath as well as is it Karkovich?
Karkajug. K-A-R.
I have his name. That's right.
A-J-U-K.
Yep. And just basically just give a greeting to Karkajuk and like in a very like kind of knowing glance. Try not to convey too much, but brother of blood, I would wish to see your camp.
Aye. You're the hobgoblin we've all heard so much about. Olvar? What tribe are you from?
It must be my son, the Torin, the Thunder Tribe.
The Thunder Tribe. Heard of them, not had the pleasure of meeting them.
I don't know where they are now. There was a contingent camped outside of, now I'm totally blanking on the city, that is currently sucked into hell.
Helmshold.
Yep, there it is. Wow. Currently we were outside Helmshold for a time, but I haven't seen them much of late. It's been a while since I've been with the tribe.
It's been a while since we've been up. 2 generations have grown up down here.
A whole tribe? Vanished?
Vanished? No. Conquering. As is our right.
What a way to end up here.
It's been good. You'd like to see our camp, you say?
Aye.
Very well.
The effect is here.
You claim to be a warlord down here behind the army. Are you a chieftain of the Thunder Tribe? To what honors are accorded you?
Of the Thunder Tribe, I have none. Of the rest of these and the couple of official warlords, we would deem ourselves a united council. Better to have more high-powered generals as we slowly have been increasing our own armies. I'm here for simple...
That logic makes sense to us, but does not go far with most of the rest down here. Equality is... Well, I think you got it.
I had assumed as much that you might appreciate what we're doing, but yes, this is perhaps why most of the warlords have died so far that we've encountered. For this camp, I'd hope that some kind of trade negotiations can take place.
I don't know what you're talking about, but come, let's go to camp. And he will escort you off the platform. You think of think of Boris's things, basically a giant aircraft carrier, like a scrap aircraft carrier on wheels. It's about that size, and he'll take you off the lowered ramp down, and then the camps are sort of rated like spokes on a wheel, arraying outward from this central platform. and he'll take you to the very well ordered, the strict military camp lines of basically also like essentially they don't have tents, like modular sheds. It can be folded down from scrap metal, like almost a very like Roman set up a camp in a day sort of thing. Forges, workshops, machines, a proper organized industrial war camp, set up within a few hours. And he will take you inside.
I think on the way I also give a polite and very curt greeting to Bitter Breath, since I believe he would also be coming back.
Bitter Breath went right back to camp after the meeting. He is set up there's a central part where there's essentially almost like a tower sort of thing with two sort of almost horn-looking structures, and upon which there's a throne in the center, upon which he is sort of reclining on, like he's in a Greek painting, sort of reclining back upon it. From the base to the foundations of this elevated throne are spikes with multiple carcasses impaled upon them. Upon closer inspection, you can see most of them are hobgoblin.
Great.
Now I understand.
Are we continuing with this line of story? Are we going to the concert, or?
We'll keep. We'll go with you for right now.
Okay. I think as we're walking towards the camp and seeing that large message, I kind of nod over there. Insubordinates.
Insubordinates, deserters, challengers, name them all. Sorry, you cut out
warlord.
there. What did you say, Tristan?
My internet. Yeah. He must be a powerful warlord if someone not of the blood is leading this tribe.
It was a... Did you get my note?
That's why I'm here.
I thought as much. I had to be sure. Come with me. And he will pull you into a shack, into one of the prefab shacks. Our alliance with Bitter Breath was originally one of utility. We were conquerors, he provided strength. He was an outcast. He needed a base of power. We thought it an alliance, he thought it domination. Within a few years, that became clear to us. Now we might have a chance of overthrowing. You see how he treats us.
Okay. What do you propose?
We've tried everything. He's got just enough loyalists to make a large-scale revolution impossible. He rewards those. He keeps just enough of us loyal with rewards and intimidation. We cannot hope to get more than... We can get a majority, but not enough. With him on with his loyalist side, we cannot beat him. We've tried. A generation ago. That's where I lost my father.
I'm sorry.
We tried assassins. He's still here. He seems content to have a permanent army of followers. We need an outside force as much as our pride, as my pride. It shames me to admit it.
Well, I have an idea. How do you think that a staged coup in the middle of a battlefield would go?
Depends on the battlefield.
One in which this army, as well as Kovacs and maybe a few others, would be perhaps pursuing the armies of my compatriots. If you could get an honor guard, at least half of the honor guard that surrounds him, be loyal to the revolution, so to speak, I think we would stand a chance. Preferably the entire honor guard, but I don't think you'd probably part with that, so.
I trust it seems you already know what the plotting of no right of me to tell you.
We haven't survived this long without a few tricks up our sleeve.
Clearly. So you plan to stage a breakout? Of course, Kovacs would call his, let's call it what it is, his vassals to pursue. And you would have us turn on the pursuing force and cause chaos.
Hammer and anvil. As our forces begin to clash, we would initiate our coup. We take over the tribe. We march against Kovacs. I would desire the least amount of bloodshed possible, but if we could at least spearhead towards wherever he might be commanding.
Surely you must realize we will be turning traitor while in the midst of the ranks of a much greater army. I'm not sure you could even assure our survival through the battle. Kovacs, he has 3 times our number, and not even his whole army is here.
Aye. Well, depending on where our position is, I think it... Perhaps not hammer and anvil, but at least flanking an army. We might have some support from the side if we were to turn.
You have your ogres. The rest of the Gorguts, the lycanthropes, they're coming. They'll be here.
They'll be at the battlefield. All I would ask is that whatever you communicate, that I be given, well, at least be given the colors, something to signify myself as a hobgoblin, just as a part of this army, and that you might communicate for bitter breath to the rest of the vassals as well as the lord that I'm not with you.
You would be marching with us, or
Aye. If this tribe dies, then I probably die with it. That's as much of a collateral as I could give you.
it is perhaps not enough, but it is honorable. I will raise this issue with the other officers, those who are loyal, and I will get back to you within the hour. Haste is needed, I suppose.
I assume a call to arms and to march towards my fleeing compatriots is going to be called fairly soon.
Might I propose something? You need not even break out right now. As long as you stay here in neutral ground, they will not risk Boris's wrath. You could wait until the rest of you are here. No mad dash would be necessary.
Do you think
An ogre, as fast as they might be, they cannot outrun those vehicles. You would be cut down, at least in in my estimation.
Fair point. I didn't realize how much this neutral ground actually. Well, do you think you could get a messenger?
Of course. To who?
My fellow Lords Jacob and Gore. They should be about to flee right now.
Oh. If you wish to follow this plan, you must go now. Quickly.
Aye. I'll be back.
Decisiveness. Everything is in balance. Jacob and Gore, what are you guys doing?
I'm assuming we are getting packed up, ready to leave, right? Or are we leaving?
As I prepare, I'm kind of just reciting the strategy over and over in my brain. I've never been gifted with tactics. That has never been my strong suit. I'm a galvanizing leader, but it is taking me a lot of brain power to kind of work through this. So I'm like, okay, we're heading back to our place. We're going to hole up at the fort. Siege is gonna work Siege's way.
You guys are walking back to the Ashen Horde, sort of their ogre huddle around some hastily made, basically fire pits. But I need you both to roll me a perception check.
Yeah. It's a 14.
7.
Wait, more than that?
7, you said, Gore?
I'm wrong. It's actually a 17.
17. All right, Jacob, you pick up multiple other. As you guys see other camps, you can see they have many of their engines idle. Their troops are not lounging about, particularly those of Kovik's. They are not. Many of them are not sitting in camp. They are. You know what a force ready to fight looks like. You know that they are ready to fight. They're ready to move, and you clock that.
Oh.
And you are being watched. They have sentries out.
Yeah.
I lean. I actually take a knee and am roughly of a height with you, Gore, and I speak quietly. We will not advance 100 feet. They will descend upon us like locusts. They're prepared to do it right here. I don't think they will do it while we are in Boris's domain. But the moment we step outside the lines, I think we're dead. We're pinned.
So, what if we poke the bear?
Speak.
We're in neutral ground right now, right?
Yes.
What? You're right. I think you're right that we need to stay. But what if we force the neutral hand towards us?
Wait. Is time not on our side?
I think location is on our side.
If we remain the night, perhaps we could stay to assist the Pie Lord in his endeavors.
I agree.
If
Sorry, 1 second. All of our rolls roll me a flat d20.
That's a That's a natural one.
Okay, yeah, you are very far, but you are not these. You are nowhere near these guys as of right now. You're like just leaving right now as we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, I agree, but I'm talking about Boris. Like,
Yes,
we're
Boris.
we're on neutral ground, because of Boris. They aren't fighting us because Boris says, "Hey, I'm neutral." But if they attack Boris, then Boris attacks them. So, if we stick around, I mean, there's a concert, right?
Yes, but I fear that, to be frank, I fear they are not attacking us because not because they fear reprisal from Boris, but out of sort of blanket respect for their host. If things got so bad that if blades were drawn, I still don't like our odds.
I agree.
Even with Boris's, well, if we can ensure Boris's assistance,
I'm thinking.
that would require all of us together.
I'm
But if we
thinking. We have a bunch. We have some very big people that have never been to a concert before. Just let them free.
If we have the Ashen Horde, Boris, and sorry, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about creating chaos during the concert.
And by chaos, surely you do not mean martial violence.
I mean, if the chaos results in martial conference, as long as it's not our fault, Boris is going to attack them. Because we didn't do anything. We were invited here.
My confidence in my... well, I am unsure that I share your confidence in my acting ability.
No, I'm just suggesting maybe some big giants and big giants and other individuals just at the party in itself will bring enough chaos.
Enough chaos to do what?
I don't know, have some fun. I don't know. I'm scared right now.
So you're
Jacob.
suggesting a night of revelry.
I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm resorting to chaos.
Yes, no, we should be scared. We should be scared. We shouldn't be thinking about revelry.
Olvar, roll me another d20.
Yeah, come on.
2.
Physical dice, baby. That is a natural 20.
Let's go!
I assume like you reach them in whatever state you would be reaching them right now.
You finally notice as the Pie Lord just dead sprinting at you arrives. You're like, nah, he definitely has like a bit of a belly that's just jiggling right now. It was really going.
Even under the armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Even under the armor, you can really like stay. Don't. Oh, you're not. Oh. Well,
we saw that they were watching, shall we say.
Came to that conclusion as well.
I fear that the Gorguts gang is now on its way.
We got a day.
Which means that we have the anvil.
Aye.
And need only prepare the hammer.
This is the anvil. The hammer's coming. We just had it flipped around. The hammer's coming.
Yes.
And I think our spear is ready too.
Good.
There might be. Oh, goodness.
Well,
I have a thought. This place, it's a trade port right now. We have a good amount of resources. See if we can find some sending stones or something where we can all communicate. And
yes, that you may not need to weary yourself running about.
I think I lost 3 pounds. I like that.
Isn't there
I
that
pray
trade?
that will be enough to run off tonight's mead.
Fillmore, right? Fillmore, Princess Fillmore, the Hellrider Raiders. Isn't she like master trade person of magical things?
I don't think she's here.
I think Feanor, yes. I don't think she's right. She lurks mostly, if I recall, around a ruin or crypt or something like that. Well, I may ask you candidly, High Lord, what your plan is to assume control of the assets nearly at your command.
Yes. And I'm going to relay basically most of the information that was talked about there. I think now at this point, since we're not leaving anywhere, still as armies are forming ranks, if we can curry some favor with the Shredder, perhaps I can buy some time as things move in and out of position, but as soon as the army gets there, I think we form ranks and prepare for a fight.
I fear
if we can somehow...
my question, I suppose, was somewhat more elementary than you expect. How will you cut off their head?
A coup. There are a number of loyal hobgoblin higher-ups that I think we could surround and kill at the same time. In my estimation, perhaps if one of us as well as myself was over there, that might work. Maybe the elephant, really. But otherwise, I think for you as warlords to command your forces as they're being assaulted.
I informed them of our coalition.
Aye.
How did the hobgoblins receive it?
Yes, as suspected, they were. Well, Karajak was very warm to it, so. Karkajak. The last thing is if one of you.
I think we would do well to baptize our coalition in blood, as it were. I think it would send the right message if I was by your side when Bitterbreath was slain.
As long as you trust the Ashen Horde to do its job during this coup would be going on during the fight.
The fight. Wow.
As it begins. Easiest way to keep them distracted.
That is certainly.
Corvix doesn't look over. But perhaps with a few more stealthy individuals of our party alongside that might send the same message without it. I mean, even Meshach.
Yes, of course.
A number of them is fine. I would not mind your blade next to me. Really, I wouldn't. But
the ogres will need me.
Unfortunately,
the last thing.
Yes.
Ulvar?
The last thing that I have, at least that I was thinking of as running over, is I don't think that the Shredder is going to get out of this unscathed. If we can relay a message to Meshach, I'm going right back over to the camp, but if one of you could relay a message to Meshach to perhaps communicate with him that there's no way this isn't going to happen next to him and probably not damage himself, perhaps he could be of some aid. If not, a distraction.
Of course.
I think a concert would be...
A task at which Meshach excels.
I think a concert would be that good distraction. And I think that's what he's planning anyways. We may just need to delay it by a day.
That's fair. I guess I didn't think about a concert going on while we were. I think I would be more hyped up with my blade if that. Yeah, I like that. All right. Well,
Hi,
I'm
Lord.
going to go back. Yes.
As I just kind of like, I'm just zooming over you all of a sudden behind you.
Magnus, hello.
I just pooped my pants.
There
3
goes
more
3 more.
pounds were just off my body.
What can I do to be helpful to you?
Come with me. But maybe let's throw a cloak over you.
I take a like, I just kind of pull out a cloak and just put it on me and just kind of put it over my shoulders. And if anything, it just makes me more just kind of like post-apocalyptic giant elephant man that's very clearly obvious and just kind of there as it's kind of occasionally cloak flows behind him.
It almost made it worse, but I kind of like it, so let's go.
Excellent. As you guys head off, Mishak, what are you up to during all this conniving?
I am getting ready. I bring out the face paint. I got the hair gel and everything. We're like going full, like embracing the emo, like basically Kiss kind of vibes for this concert. Almost like trying to blend in a little bit with like the Dead that the concert is technically for. But yeah, very very much just spending time getting ready. Maybe talking to Boris too. I would like to. I'd like to ask Boris if he's quote unquote backstage with me.
Yeah, he's that's where after the meeting he'll come back there with you.
Okay. So how long have you been here? Ever since you you know.
Ever since I what?
Well, you died?
About 80 years.
Okay, so a little bit.
And you know that's approximately that's about when Boris has disappeared. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's not the most fun place, but I mean, it kind of does suit your vibe, you know. But I don't know. As someone coming from the material world who hasn't yet arrived here at my final judgment, I can't help but not want to be here. I don't mean any judgment against this your lovely abode, but I don't know. Do you have any regrets in life?
You confuse me, Mishak. I see so much of me in you. Regrets? Everything I've done in my life has brought me here. I have no regrets. This is what every artist dreams of. It's what you dream of. I can see it in your eyes. Everyone out there is here for one person, and that person is me. Because I'm the best. They can't even deny it. They have no choice but to acknowledge me.
I would like to use minor image to show like a T-shirt with with me on it, like me with the my stage name me on it. I'm like, well, people in the above world are already rooting for me. Not you, but me. But because I'm me, because me Shaq, but not you when you say me. Yeah.
Yeah. You still don't get it, Mishak. Selling merch, ogling fans, they all fade, they all go away. It's all temporary. It all ends. Don't you want something that will last? A legacy, unending, where you can be you forever and no one can tell you otherwise? That's right, out there. You can hear them, and you can hear the crowd outside just hyping themselves up before a concert.
Mishak is gonna look at his hero, one of his heroes, and as his hero is just talking about like the epitome of like what the life of a rock star leads to. There's a little bit of an inner stirring inside of Mishak, almost a pitying towards Boris, and almost a sadness of like. And Mishak is going to politely say, chuckle and smile. I mean, you're right. If this is your dream, then having an accompanist maybe might not be part of your dream, actually. But hey, this is your concert. It's your concert, and I would not give up an opportunity to play with the great. What do you say that we give them a show like never before?
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't think I've quite made myself clear to you quite yet. I don't think you can quite hang with the best yet. You're opening for me. I want to see what you can do.
I'm open for you.
Yeah. What?
I was.
Can't handle a stage by yourself? Thought you were the
No.
best.
I can handle a stage by myself quite nice, but I kind of figured that at least, or for lack of a better term, home stage advantage, you might take the first, and maybe perhaps alternate songs. We'll see. We'll see who gets your crowd moving more. If you really are who you say you are, Boris,
I am who I say I am.
then you should have no fear.
You seem so confused. You think I'm afraid? It's just so funny. I simply am curious. Go out. It's my treat. Take the first song. Be careful. They don't like you. They will eat you alive. There are some. Not everyone survived through the first song. Not everyone can quite handle the crowd, but I think you just might. And if you make it through the first song, I'll join you.
Well, sounds great. And Mishak will walk out on stage.
Excellent. All right. Is anyone else here in the audience? What are we doing, kids?
I don't think I could miss this.
Yeah. I'm there. Yeah.
Hi, Lord, where am I?
I'd love to be there. I think it'd be possible. We're waiting anyway. This is early on and into the night, is it not?
Well, there's no day. The daylight doesn't change. It's always just hellish
That's fair.
dim light.
It's early on into our army's journey towards us.
Yes. Yes, it has not been more than an hour.
Great. I think we're going to be there.
All right, great. Excellent. Give me 1 second. I need to find this.
I think
Uh,
Magnus and I will be maybe towards the outside of the crowd, like watching. And
I'll be like a big, dark, brooding figure that's in the background that makes people feel uncomfortable to walk by.
I'm just feeling like in Princess Bride when they set up like the whole death thing with the giant on the cart, and like that's just how I'm feeling that Magnus looks like right now.
I don't know, Mr. DM. I do have a lineup of songs for.
yes, please do. I'll tell you when to start and when I'm trying to. I've got a lot of stuff I got to pull up here real quick.
No problem.
The crowd stat sheet.
That block.
This is actually like unit morale. It's about to start being.
Oh, it's something. It's something.
So, Mr. DM, sir, this is a. I play my set. I am opening for Boris essentially.
Yes.
Or are we alternating songs?
He told you to start with any song. If you're choosing, go out, and then if you're doing well, he will come. If he acknowledges it, then he'll come out and play with you.
Okay. Great.
That's good stuff. Very arrogant negotiations were had, and I think they were successful.
This is how musicians work.
I didn't think that Boris was going to be one of the driving forces for Meshach's conversion.
This is good though. This is kind of fun.
I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense.
Best man.
So, Boris kind of like in the video games when there's like a stereotypical trope in terms of how you're supposed to beat every boss, but he's the one boss that's different, and you have to just outplay him, and then all his people just like you.
I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't really want to kill Boris, no?
But Boris doesn't. Boris isn't a fighter. His people don't fight. Boris here for a good time.
Well,
I'm just rave, man.
depending on what they define as having a good time.
They like the dance battle.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
like
Right.
hyping them up so much that they just start eating people alive. Does then become an army of positive chaos.
Dan, am I good to be on the Diva? The I just realized it's Diva Premium.
Yep, Diva Premium. It's fitting for Meshach.
Yeah.
We will definitely be in copyrighted songs.
Damn.
150 days.
Darn. All right, that's all right.
All right.
Don't
Let
worry.
me-
We will announce them as well. I might even sing along for a little bit. I don't know.
We'll figure
Wait,
something.
Just so that all of our viewers, whenever we're famous guys, can understand which songs they're playing without the YouTube copyrights. You know.
I think I'm gonna
Just
have.
to be clear,
Yeah, go ahead.
singing a song is also copyright claimable.
Just sing it really badly.
All right.
I'll do a parody.
Meshach, as you start to come through the tunnels through the backstage, you can strut to the side of the stage, looking out in the opening, and there's a skeleton there with this over the top just hairdo, like this like sideswipe hairdo, like very goth look. Hey man, how do you want to be introduced?
And Meshach pauses for a second. Introduce me as Meshach Mancini.
Meshach Mancini. Is it? I didn't quite hear what you said. Meshach Mancini, Dan.
Mancini's my last name.
Okay, that's right. All right.
Also, the shorter version of that could be MNM.
I'm not doing that.
Never seen a competitor this tasty.
No way.
How long did it
Is
take
this
you to do
8
that,
Mile?
Dan?
Is this 8 Mile?
I'm pulling
out
the sweaty.
Mom
These are heavy. Mom spaghetti.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
To be fair, I didn't plan on that at all. That just came to me right now. I'm like, that works.
Wow.
Wow.
So good.
Inspiration.
Alright, Dan, you'll know when to start the song. I'm just going to introduce you, and as soon as I'm done, just go. Alright?
Okay.
And the skeleton's going to come. The skeleton's going to stomp. So let's sort of stomp out. Welcome everyone, and the crowd is not just undead. There are other fans from the different war bands here who they like to see a good show. Boris, the Shredder has a special treat for y'all tonight. Let's see how you like him. Let's see how he tastes, huh? Please welcome to the stage the Red Devil himself, Meshach Nanshini! And fire's gonna blow up. Blah. It's on you.
Fire blows up as I walk on stage, and the fire sort of silhouettes me, and all goes quiet. You can hear the bones rattling of the skeletons, and out of the darkness, you hear.
Disposal unit Imperium mix by Yes for
Yep.
Kid.
Yep.
How far away are we from the stage?
Can you pause it real quick, Dan?
Yeah.
What would we like to be? How would we like to be? What are we doing in the crowd?
Ovar, you know that I'm gonna just follow you. So
Yeah.
we're starting at the
I
very.
have a feeling that we're all together. I think we're all in this concert together, you know? And I think
I'm like locked in, just sending good vibes and turning up until I see that Olvar has noticed something, and I'm like, oh no, the smart guy noticed something.
I was probably one that was a little like only tapping my foot after like the first couple songs because I wasn't feeling it, and now I'm getting it, and I do not see it. I do not see Olvar. I'm just in the music too much.
I'm gonna like kind of just like as we're like moshing out, because Olvar is also having a great time. These are some of his biggest jams that no minstrel's been able to do for a long time. The way that Boris is doing it right now, and then
That gut is flying.
and he's just astounded by Meshach at this moment. But I think seeing like back and forth and like something like sensing some like magical nefariousness going on, be like, let's mosh up to the front, and we're gonna like make our way. I'm at least going to like just be like jumping. I think throughout
We're jump moving, right? Like every time we're
basically like
jumping
since
forward,
I think basically since the one where definitely when Brandy appeared, it was like something's up right now. Like how does he know that one? And then as like a couple other just like little hits that are like jabs, Olvar's noticing those more. He's more of a lyrics guy when it comes to music. And I think we're gonna have made our way to the front.
Excellent.
And I think I might lock eyes with Meshach and like give like a very silent like, are you okay look.
whilst having a good time.
Meshach does look at you and lock eyes, and he's just gonna keep going, like kind of like when like he's like running a race in a certain way of like he's in his flow state right now, like
All
he's okay.
determination.
Okay. Great.
Olvar's gonna relax, start to dance a little bit, and right before when your final when that song "Shot Through the Heart" gets done, and before Boris starts, I think Olvar is just gonna freaking scream as loud as freaking possible. And patient, and just totally blow it up. Try and get the boys together.
Hollering.
This does not have to have any magical ability, but I do have a feature of when I enter initiative and giving rallying cry, I can give heroic inspiration to some
100%.
boys that are
100%. Yeah, that works.
And
this
then
is a
you
combat, but not combat.
when
all
you're
of you,
yeah
all of you have heroic inspiration.
yeah.
Everybody
You
Yeah.
also hear a dragon cry back from the back, and if this is anything, a draconic cry. I'm sure if I'm within 10 feet, I'm within 10 feet. If not, who cares? I'll do a draconic cry, giving enemies 10 feet from me vulnerable to my allies, so you have advantage against those creatures within 10 feet of me. So if that's if that's the person up front, I don't know if that's
The utility person is getting help.
yeah. So Blake, if I'm
That's
close
crazy.
enough, I would like to give Dan advantage.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
I
I
already
would
have
like it-
You
advantage.
now
I
have
think,
advantage and inspiration.
You have well,
I would like it to be
inspiration.
known.
Yeah, inspiration you don't have to use. But
Yeah.
this
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I would like to point out that I, being a massive elephant man, am just jumping up and down to match the vibe, but I am not speaking because I am in the zone right now. I am staring at Boris, and if I need to pull out a crossbow, I will, with no
I thought he was
hesitation.
I figured he was already stuck with 8 crossbow bolts at this point.
In my head, yes.
Yeah.
In my mind's eye, each of his limbs are gone. Anyways,
Dan, would you resume the song?
Yes, sir.
He starts a new song,
Yeah.
nothing like you guys have ever heard before.
This is a good song. I like this
It's not in
song.
a language you understand. Some spiked heads around start to chant along with him. And runes on the stage start to light up in a circle. This is not so much a song as it is almost a ritual. You can see hatred in his eyes. His voice still going on. You think this is winning? There's so much more you're not missing. I'll see you return. And this rune, this giant circle is going to start to light up. And then again, if a skeleton can grin any more than it already is, we see him grin at you again. Or maybe you'll come with me. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Dan.
Dexterity saving throw.
Use the inspiration before, maybe.
That's a 13.
You do have inspiration.
I'll use it. That's a 17.
I'm very happy you used it.
Yeah.
Rick.
The ground around you turns to fire, and Boris starts to sink into it as the teleportation circle activates.
Oh.
Meshach, with just enough time, you dive out. The stage explodes in just a pillar of fire going straight up. And the song silence. You dive out of the way, unintentionally crowd surfing. Dozens of skeletal hands come up to catch you, without you even realizing it. You lay there, basically on top of the crowd, the stage empty. Boris's guitar clatters to the ground. He is nowhere to be seen.
How familiar am I with any object he's wearing? I have locate object ready to go.
I mean, you
Not his
see them.
guitar.
Oh gosh. Did I keep that spell? I don't think I kept that spell. So sad. I wanna have the crowd like push me, take me back, take me back, take me back to the stage.
You'll get pushed back up to the stage and sort of like in perfect grace, just come up and like perfectly on your feet
Mhm.
and start to walk back onto the stage.
I approach Boris's guitar, and I do want to pick it up.
Yes.
You pick up the shredder. It is a magic item. You are not attuned to it, so you don't know what it does.
Oh yes, yes.
But it is
Oh,
it is the
twist my arm. I will take Boris's guitar.
And we just attune to magic items we don't know anything about in this place. That's what we do.
You
Yep.
get the guitar in this
I never
section.
said I'm attuning to it.
Okay. Okay. Of
Not yet.
course not. Of course not.
Not
No,
yet.
no, no. You would never. You would never.
I would never. There's a part of me, Mishak, that doesn't want to.
This guitar is also a battle axe. Or a great
Yeah.
axe.
Oh,
Huh?
I know.
Jack Black.
It is both a spell casting focus and a great axe.
What?
Ooh.
Well, I can't use the great axe part, but
Just in case you're ever interested in doing
I'm
kind of sick. I'm not interested. But
within folded in like that center part of the guitar, you see a sort of folded up piece of paper.
I pluck it out of the strings. I don't read it.
You pull it out. Can you read Infernal, Dan?
I actually cannot. No.
Make me an investigation check, sir.
Wait, you can't. But do they no longer have Do
Correct.
things no longer know it by just
Correct.
easily?
He's no longer
Because they're
the languages you know.
Yep, because hashtag racism. Investigation check. That is a 16.
Yeah, you don't know what this says, but just by looking at what it is, it's very clearly a contract.
So I wondered.
Oh shoot. I know that Gore knows how to read Infernal because he's been down here. So I would like to keep the guitar and the note. No.
Wow, this could have
No.
been potentially way worse if. This could be interesting.
Mishak understanding that it is a contract. Knowing what Boris had become. Mishak is going to on stage take the guitar by the neck and smash it to the ground, attempting to break this guitar.
Oh. Roll me a strength check.
Wow.
That's a 17 on die, but -1 for strength, so 16.
You don't break the guitar. It's a powerful artifact. You do manage to embed it into the stage, so you don't look like a massive idiot.
Okay.
The guitar like embeds itself in the metal, and sort of like sits there on it. Like you can let it go and just embed it into the metal sticking out of the stage.
Okay. I'm gonna walk off stage behind the stage. Actually, no. I'm gonna like jump off the stage into the front row of the crowd, where Olvar is, and I'm just gonna look at him and says, "It's time to go."
Stop there. Okay.
Oh, I mean,
What about-
what a show!
Yeah. Wow.
Mishak.
Do you have any like records or anything, or like can I listen to you somewhere?
When we get back to the surface, if we get back to the surface, we'll figure something out.
Mishak,
Maybe-
you're just going to leave without giving them a final song?
Encore!
Yeah.
Right in your face.
The mojo of the fight kind of threw things off, didn't it?
Do they want an encore, Mr. DM?
I don't know, Dan. They are this as you step down. The skeletons part without needing command around you. Do they want an encore?
I look at my friends who have just egged me on a little bit, and while Mishak has grown in some virtue, he has not grown in all virtue, and he's gonna wink at his stepbrother Magnus, and he's gonna get back on stage, and he's actually just gonna fly up with his winged boots, in like the most graceful manner ever, and the skeletons are gonna start cheering, and I assume the party is gonna start cheering.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you
And-
land, the crowd goes absolutely ape. Yeah.
I use thaumaturgy to make my voice louder, and I simply proclaim to the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we have another day here on Earth, here in hell, left alive. So if this is our last song, we are gonna do it, and we're gonna do it on a prayer. And he's gonna take one strum and begin to start playing "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Gotcha.
Whoopsie.
Excellent. It's you've won the duel. The crowd is fully on your side. You, Dan, have, believe it or not, just become another warlord
Yeah.
with a horde of thousands of undead groupies at your beck and call.
Let's freaking go.
We're gonna die.
This changes everything.
This song is for Brandy. It is for Brandy.
Yeah.
So, just to clarify, is Boris teleported away though, right?
You
Like,
just used a teleportation circle, yes.
Okay, so he's still technically alive,
Mm-hmm.
but you just
He-
kind
he-
of just had more mojo than him.
He took no physical damage.
Okay.
Right.
It was not a battle to the death. That was essentially
Right.
a battle of wills, of which he
Yes.
fully expected to win.
So did he basically forfeit by teleporting away, or was that just like when you lose the battle of will, you just kind of run away?
You don't know what
Exactly what happened. Okay. Cool.
Looks to me like he conceded. Looks to me like he knew he was beat.
I think we like break apart all of like the like the little guardrails between you and the stage and stuff. We're gonna just destroy it and start moshing like up on the stage as we're like all dancing and like hop over and like put one arm as you're like shredding and like, you did good today, son. Real good.
I'm gonna pick you up, put
Sweet
you on my shoulder.
child of mine. And then he's gonna like bounce away.
Dan,
I would like the crowd surf while I'm finishing my song too.
in
Oh yeah, 100%. You get it. Like they are your extensions of your will. They do whatever you want them to do.
Yes, Gore.
Dan, you looked at the paper and then put it back inside the guitar, correct?
I did, yes.
Okay.
So for all intents and purposes, that contract, whatever it is still in the
Sure,
strings of that
sure.
guitar that's buried into the stage.
I think Gore is gonna go up on the stage while like the mash is up there, and
Read that. Read that.
I'm gonna read
Don't
it
make the contract.
because like he knows Gore has seen contracts.
You can read Infernal. You can't read well, but you can read Infernal.
I can read Infernal. I've been here long enough to know enough about Infernal.
The first thing you notice, at the very bottom, is signed the figure this contract is signed with is Zariel.
So it's already signed with Zariel.
This is a contract dated to about 82 years ago. Promising greatness, eternal life, eternal fame in exchange for blood and sacrifice.
So the skeletons were
And
created.
then a later addendum
Yeah.
of eternal servitude, of spy work and manipulation.
Oh, he picked a side.
Oh.
He picked a side, is what I'm hearing.
He
Oh.
teleported to Zuriel.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
So
Yeah, we got her attention.
This guitar is
We got
attuned by
her attention.
So okay.
Attention achieved.
So Boris, it's attuned to Boris. And is Boris's name on there? Like, did he sign? Like, whose guitar is this?
Yes, Boris's name is scratched into it. Noticeably, there's another name that was on it but it's been scratched off.
Okay.
It's been scratched out, and Boris's name is carved into it in red.
Could I see what the previous owner was?
Roll an investigation check, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration to have advantage because I was given to it too. Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah. Great. That's an 18.
Ooh.
Even at that, it was definitely an actual name. But even with that, it's pretty like you would have needed a extraordinarily high roll to make this out.
Understandable.
Could I smell
Clearly
it?
a name of someone, not just like some random text. It's clearly a name of some sort. That's all you could tell.
So
Can I smell it and perceive it?
It smells like blood.
Dang it. I have advantage.
You know it smells like blood.
I just want to know the name. Can I smell the name?
Oh.
do I get the intent reading the note that the note is tied with the attunement of the guitar?
You have no idea. I mean, that's not usually how that works. But you
Yeah,
have no
I didn't
idea.
think so. So
Nothing would give you any indication of that.
no. Okay. So okay, they're two different pieces. It's just you have the contract, which is whatever. It's a normal contract that we're all know about, but the guitar, it's its own thing. I get the impression that it's safe to attune to the guitar based off of the contract.
The contract tells you don't get any impression about the guitar from the contract.
Great.
The contract does not mention the guitar in any way.
Okay. That's worth noting. Okay. I'm going to take the guitar.
Great.
And sling it around my back. And fold up the note. Fold up the contract. Put it in my pocket and then join the rest.
Excellent. Love it.
Wild.
This was not the session I did not expect Boris to be a double agent. Not gonna lie.
No.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
He became a
what, guys?
warlord somehow.
I'm thinking High Lord isn't quite the. I'm imagining we're in like a green room post concert, just like vibing. There's like a fully open bar that would just have like various, spirits out and whatnot.
I'm drinking them out of house and home.
I mean, if we have to wait, I mean,
You notice Boris, despite being a skeleton, had an obscenely large collection of obscenely good liquor.
Yeah.
Of course you
light.
Oh no. I
I'm
might have
thinking. I'm thinking that High Lord just doesn't quite paint the picture, Mishak. I mean, do you have any thoughts for a title, perhaps? I don't like Song Lord. It doesn't have the greatest ring to it. A little cheesy.
Groove Lord, Funk Lord,
Rock Lord.
Rock Lord. Not bad.
Lord of Rocks.
Metal Lord,
How many rocks do you have, Mishak?
Melon Lord.
I don't have any rocks.
Well, Rock Lord does not seem to fit.
This brandy is particularly good, and I know you have a hankering for the girl, but I mean, Brandy Lord also doesn't seem to be. It's getting better.
I was hoping that you would end the concert with your own version of brandy. That would have made the right statement, I think.
There'll be more concerts.
Perhaps another time. I haven't.
Right.
It's been
All
so
safe
long since
time.
since I last saw her. She may have forgotten about me already. What do you guys think? Should I text her? Should I DM her? I don't know.
What is
Exactly. What is it about brandy to you?
I mean, you saw her.
Of course, and beautiful, right? But there are many beautiful women. What
She is-
about her?
She's indeed a fine woman. She's a
I
fine girl.
when I'm near her, it feels like home. It feels like a part of my heart that has not been touched in a very long time, or maybe in the right way. I don't know. I don't want to get all chummy on you guys. He's gonna knock another one back.
Of
I
course.
was about to call you Sappy Lord, but
Mishak is just gonna give you a punch on the shoulder.
There's one thing raiding through cities and picking on people. Picking on couples are the hardest. If they have a strong bond between each other, nothing can stand between them. At least
Not
that's
even
what
heaven
I've
or hell,
gathered.
like to take it.
I'm just changing backgrounds.
Oh, Mishak's still on stage? Cool.
That was unexpectedly profound, Gore. Have you ever been one of such a pair?
No, I've just observed loved ones becoming widows by my blade.
Oh, that's comforting.
every time I think he's a philosopher, and then and then suddenly he has an axe guitar.
Oh, yes.
Why are you carrying that? Isn't that some kind of devil thing? Whatever.
Yeah, Mishak does a double take at you. Like, why do you have that, Gore?
I'm gonna take the guitar, put it on the bar. Take the slip of paper, put it on the guitar. You read this, right?
I can't read Infernal. I don't know what it says, but whatever this guitar is, it's got to be tied to a devil contract, and I have no interest in that.
Well, Zuriel's name is on it. She made it.
What? The guitar?
You mean the guitar?
No. The words on the contract say nothing about the guitar. I think the guitar is safe. In all fairness.
Cool.
But what's more important is the bond that is between Boros and Zuriel. I think he is behind the scenes. He's the puppet behind the scenes of all this chaos. I think I know where he went somewhere, right? He didn't die. He went somewhere. Might have
Are
been.
we sure he's not a skeleton that would just explode upon death?
Magnus, I don't think all skeletons explode.
I'm just saying, a couple times
Boris-
skeletons could explode occasionally.
If Boris called this shot, you said it was a spying contract? Is he the one that told Vorgath to set this meeting up? To take care of us? Did Zariel want Vorgath doing her dirty work?
You mean Kovacs?
Oh,
COVID.
Kovacs, of course. Oh, Vorgath is dead. I killed that.
Yeah.
All of you.
I'll
You
drink
all
to
are
that.
such incredible warriors. Brothers, I am drunk. It is a good night. Kovacs, did Zariel actually set all this up through Boris? Or is the contract new? Did he go to take the contract?
The contract is years old. There's actually a first name on it. I don't know what the first name is. Boris
The
is
first
the
name
second
you're talking about, the first name is carved into the guitar, not on the contract. There's
Oh.
only Boris and Zariel's name are on the contract. The contract is 82 years old.
Oh, that's
There we
actually drastically different than I thought it was, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so too. All right.
So, if Boris has been a plant by Zariel this whole time, what are... I would be a fool to think... I would have to be very, very drunk to think that perhaps if we told Kovacs that Zariel was for some reason sufficiently intimidated by us to respond early to the threat that we posed.
It's worth a shot before we clash arms.
How is this the proof that he's been talking about? 3 days? We needed 3 days. This is at least something.
We don't have 3 days. We have hours
Fair.
at this point. But
We have, well,
Technically, we're no longer a neutral area right now because we're actually in our territory. They are in our territory right now, technically.
Actually, I believe it was Boris's territory, and Boris has now left. Therefore, there is no territory.
that's a good point.
There is no neutral ground.
Meshach is only in charge of the skeletons. Control of this territory has not changed mechanically in any way,
Fair.
No.
right?
nobody knows.
This is just out in the wastelands. Boris's thing is a nomad, is a traveling. It stays in no place. But the giant moving stage festival is a neutral meeting ground.
All right.
or has been.
Mishak, perhaps quite apt for you to be in charge of a neutral meeting ground. Suited to your skills, I think.
Ah, yes, the neutral lord.
Lord
like
of
the ring of
neutrality.
I don't
What in
love
the
it.
world?
Singing Lord,
Glamour Lord.
Glamour Lord.
Oh, now that I could get behind.
Hmm.
It's better than Happy Gilmore, Lord.
That is true.
Happy Gillord.
Just mix
Happy-
Happy and Gil together, it becomes
Happy
Gale.
Undead
Gil
Lord
Lord.
Skeletons.
Wanted it to work so badly.
That's crazy. We'll work on the
like-
name. We'll sleep on it.
By chance, did any of you come by before this concert started? Some sending stones by chance? Anyone managed to get those?
No, but
I don't think so.
Mishak, I'm assuming that what was Boris's is now yours. So, Mishak, do you have some sending stones?
Mr. DM, do I have some sending stones?
Roll me a d20.
What?
Roll me a d20.
Ooh, we get that
This is how
many
many-
stones.
Yeah.
It's a straight 10 on the roll.
We have 10 stones.
Roll again.
He's like, I want to hide.
That
the
is a nat 20.
Yeah. He's got 20 of them, bro. He's got a bin of sending stones.
He do be a spy.
He did be a spy.
No, he's a weird collector. It's like 4 different rooms. Like
Are
one of
these-
them's like just stuffed pigs, and the rest sending stones.
Are these linked?
quirky
That's
guy.
crazy.
Are these linked? Sending stones to each other, or like how? Like DM help us out.
Yeah, with that luck roll, yeah, you can find enough linked sending stones for you guys to.
I think you can connect them. You like,
Wire.
or I can like tap to Bluetooth audio connected.
Perry.
So
Herring.
you're telling me that I have Gore has 6 sending stones, 1 for each individual person. No, if it's just 1 for the group.
Actually, so we only found
Group
pairs of linked ones, so everyone has 6, 1 for each other person.
It's a group call.
And
Group call.
they may be lieutenants, you know.
We're just on the group call.
You guys can definitely find enough to get for everyone to be able to communicate with. I know the mechanics are a little wonky, but like you guys can all find a group chat of sending stones.
Great.
I'm
Nice.
so glad we have a group chat. I'm so glad we sprung for the family plan.
Mr. DM, sir.
Yeah.
Mishak will, knowing that the contract is not directly connected with the guitar, Mishak would like to attune to it.
Yay!
Gore, are you gonna give him the guitar?
Oh yeah, it's already on the bar.
Oh, all right. Misha, you pick it up. We'll say that's going to take a few hours.
Yep.
Is there anything we want to do right now, or are we just sort of making merry after this victory for a few hours?
I'm gonna talk with Olvar. Did you see any of the other warlords at the concert?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
You
I'm
did
gonna.
not.
Great.
I was just curious if there was a. Yeah.
I'm sure they have plenty of their own things than to worry about, but gentlemen, and as all of our talks, gonna like lay out just a group of clean shot glasses, grab a bottle of like bright green liquid from the shelf, like kind of like peruse over. He starts like glug out the just like big shots for everyone. This was a very solid victory and honestly a solace to my heart. And we have Meshach to thank for this. It's like passing out these glasses. And I propose a toast because, frankly, even with this victory, who knows if we'll see the light of day again. Bit of a challenge. If you've ever had chartreuse before, it's pretty crazy stuff. But it reminds me of the woods around Waterdeep and Helm's Hold. Mostly because this kind of tastes like you've been stabbing your tongue 1,000 times with a pine needle, but still delightful. So, to the Helldivers, to the coalition of High Lords, to our newest High Lord, and may death not part us yet, and certainly, hopefully not tomorrow. Cheers.
I speak a little, like a little health after. Fantastic. I speak a little health in giant, and so, Meshach, do you, your boys, you're the neutral ground now. Do you? I know you are still gonna be involved with the coalition, but like tomorrow, people could be murdering other people. Do you want the neutral party? Is it good for the neutral party to stay neutral?
I don't think we have a choice, really.
Well, yes. I mean, once the fight breaks out, do you think you should assist us? Or do you think
Depending on how, if it's a last resort, I think I have to assist you. But if we can keep neutral territory to keep potential allies, or at the very least, not make more enemies, I think that would be wise. But we would need to see how the battle goes.
You're a smart man, Meshach. I should have more alcohol.
And Meshach is gonna push the bottle towards you. Yeah.
Perhaps we just move this giant neutral fortress on the opposite side of where the same side. I needed to. This is an offer of protection for the Blackstone.
Blackbone.
The Blackbone.
Blackman tribe.
The Blackbone tribe. If we move this behind their ranks, then they have a chance to retreat. And that was a misgiving. This could be. I mean, the skeletons can always just leave the area and fight. Neutral ground is still neutral ground. Maybe not, but. Perhaps as the armies start to gather and you move the neutral territory away, like Boris probably would, we maneuver in a path that's favorable for us.
Right, because this fortress can move, right?
Yep. Think of it as it's Mortal Engine style thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What a cool movie concept.
Fascinating.
There's nothing else I'm going to do for the next couple of hours besides get a little bit of shut eye while you plunk out on that little shredder, if I don't mind me saying that.
Perhaps
Gore's gonna leave and just look at what um Kovic's army is doing.
I'd actually like to do that as well because I was thinking about something about him. So
So, Magnus, to see what our other favored warlords are doing. Are they still, to see if they're still out and about?
yes, I saw a particular area that seemed like a good scouting spot.
I'll follow you.
Blake, I would like to kind of I don't because I was gone this part where actually everyone met and actually camps were made. I don't really know a good description other than is there a good spot that could be that just kind of like look at a particular camp from a distance?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are in the center of the camps are like, think of this place being it's like the center of the wheel, and all the camps are like spokes out of the center.
Okay. So would it make most sense to just kind of go to the top of the
You can see all around, and you can see Kovix's camp is a full third of the sort of of the pie.
so he
Um,
makes up okay, he's a third of it. Golly.
um, and they are, I mean, they're on full alert. They are clearly alarmed by something, and they're they're active. You know, the infernal soldiers are running around. You know, they're ready to fight, but they're not doing anything in particular.
They're just like they seem agitated.
Yeah, like they're so they know that something's happened, and they saw the giant pillar of fire. They know something's going down. They heard the concert going on, and but they don't know exactly what's happening.
What about the other camps?
Similar things. Like no one really knows what's going on inside. Uh, there's not a lot of like people are alerted, but you get a similar vibe.
Then do our representatives of our armies they're also spokes, or have we merged our
Yeah,
armies?
it's that's sort of like how it works. Like, you guys just have the Ashen Horde with you. They're just in their primitive ogre sort of huddles.
Got it.
They're doing their thing.
They're just vibing.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they're as confused as everyone else.
Okay. Go on.
What side would okay? Is there so when when the rest of the Gore gang comes in, do I know what direction they're coming in from?
They'd be coming in from the northeast.
What side? What camp are they going into?
You guys came in from the northeast. That's where you'd have your camp set up in. Like
Okay.
the ogre, like your what you do have here is set up in the north side. The Blackbone tribe is sort of in the west. The Kovics in the Eighth Legion is sort of the southeastern third, and Mad Maggie is just above them.
Okay. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go when they come. I don't know.
What you say our odds are? Ratio per soldier. They
Hmm.
Did you say that we have Like, I'm trying to get idea of the scale. We now have 2,000 more soldiers. So is it going to be like 5-to-1 type of situation?
Oh, you're
Or,
asking me.
like,
I mean, I
rough
can't.
estimate. Rough estimate.
You do have a big horde of soldiers, but skeletons aren't exactly elite warriors. Um, you do know that Kovacs is the general wisdom of the wasteland. The sort of the political setup is he could probably take, if all the other warbands united that are here, he could probably fight them on an even footing. It wouldn't be a open and shut case, but it would be an equal fight.
And that
and
is
he has-
true. So that's true not only of the force he has back home, but also the force he has here.
Force he has here, it's not his entire force, but no one else brought their entire force here. But they're pretty much it's pretty proportional here to their total strength.
Okay. Okay.
I have a feeling if the plan is to bring the gang in and use them as a hammer to hit hit the force, I think we have a pretty puny hammer.
I agree. Oh wait, you two are together.
Yeah, we're together.
Well, yeah,
Good sir, did you teleport from being drunk?
Hey, you know what? What if I did? What if I did, Magnus?
You drank the wrong beer. You teleported up to us.
Cool. We better have a very good strategy tomorrow, or else we won't have another day. Even with 2,000 more soldiers.
I think we need chaos is what we need. We need chaos on our side.
Well, yes, but last time it was kind of hard to cause a little explosion. I don't know if I can get away with that, especially with the people who are left.
Yeah.
Seem a little more intelligent than our former adversary.
Well, they are orderly. I don't know what chaos is needed, but we need chaos. Hey DM.
Yeah.
Is there like, okay, hear me out. And if I need to go down and talk to because I have these, if I need to talk to Squill and what's his name?
Mr. Barkathy?
No, I don't have
Barkathy.
Mr.
Gror?
Yeah, Gror. I can ask them.
So many NPCs.
Is there like a big, like, okay, I don't know if worms are down here, and obviously Gore doesn't. Gore might know what a worm is, but like, are there big monstrous creatures that just roam
That's a
the
great
area?
question.
This particular, I mean, you know there's monstrous creatures down here. You're not exactly a Steve Irwin of Avernus.
Sure, but even like talking with the other writers, have they seen monstrous creatures that they drive away from?
Yes, not like wildlife. There's like huge feral demons that roam and, like, infernal creatures. Yes, I don't just DM on. I don't know anything what they'd be called off the top of my
Sure.
head, but like, yes, there are great horrible creatures. Yes.
I wonder if it's worth luring a big creature that is just creating all sorts of destruction and leading it here. That's what I
And
call
you're-
chaos.
Yes, but I don't think there's enough time.
I know.
And we would have to be very lucky that one's nearby. Doesn't kill us when bringing it here. And even then, hope that the armies unite to kill it,
Well,
or they at least all run away.
I mean, well,
we can go back down at this point.
Let's take another shot, and then, well, I think I've drunk enough. Jacob, you want to come talk to Gawain with me?
Gawain.
Olvar, I trust you so much. That is some of the craziest shit I have ever heard. I guess, man.
Anybody else?
If we're down there, yeah, we can talk to him.
I would like to go. I would like to meet Gawain.
He's
April.
so pretty. It is unbelievable how pretty that guy is.
Yeah. Almost gives Meshach a run for his money. Actually, I
Hey,
think he does.
watch it.
Is he attuned yet?
But I'm sure Brandy
I
would.
don't think
You
an
guys
hour.
have been hanging out and drinking for several hours now. Meshach is just sort of sitting there, plucking at the strings. And as you play more, Meshach, you should, as what might seem familiar now is this item almost seems to have a will of its own.
Yeah.
It suggests notes to you. This thing, true to its name, it wants to shred. It has a will of its own that wants to not only shred lyrically but also shred flesh. It is both a guitar and a battle axe, very much. This is one of my favorite items I've ever come up with. There, you hear, after a few hours, you hear a voice in your head.
Yay! I love these cards.
Does it sound like Ozzy Osbourne?
You know what? I can't do an Ozzy Osbourne, but we'll go with it. Yes, I love it. I was thinking. Yeah. You're not Boris, who you?
Name's Meshach. You must be, do you have a name? Shredder?
No, this thing's a shredder. Eyes put here. Name's Beelzebub.
Huh. That awful sounds a lot like a devil that I don't want to mess with, but good thing you're
Well,
not.
I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm just trying to shed some. It's kind of in the name. I'm just here to shred.
Well, you and me both. Did you teach Boris all he knew? Something extra, or?
I've been Boris for quite a while now. We got along quite nicely. A little vain for my taste. He's just Australian now. But I never was thirsty. That's for sure.
What do you mean thirsty?
Blood.
You require killing, I take it.
Well, it depends what you mean by require. I mean, I really, really like it.
I like this guy.
I don't
And
need
if-
it. I'm not going to die without it. It's just. What do you like to do? What do you got? Long walks to the beach? What are you about?
This
Long
conversation.
walks by the beach sounds great. I'm from a place called Waterdeep, and it's not a bad place for a walk, at least by the docks.
Yeah, you said you like walking, I like killing.
To each their own, I
Compromise.
guess.
Yeah, so if you ever need to kill something, like, to be honest, it kind of stuck with me now. I'd like to be friends. No contracts, nothing. I'm not trying to screw with you. Just let me just kill something with me once in a while.
Well, we might be able to make that work.
Excellent, Dan. This is a +2 spellcasting modifier.
Oh,
It is also during combat. You can use your bonus action to essentially swap. So you essentially turn it on and off. You can swap your charisma and your strength modifiers.
yes, I can.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's creepy.
that's cool.
It is also a +2 battle axe, or great axe, excuse me. But +2 spellcasting modifier and +2 great axe.
That okay, yeah.
+2
Wow.
spell modifier. That means +2 to the spell attack as well as
Spell
the
attack
DC.
rolls and spell save DCs.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
+2 on a bard. That's yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Spell
Better
save
have those
DC be
legendary resistances stacked
19,
up.
boys.
Good.
That's
Spell attack is +11. That's nuts.
You're gonna see Meshach like lose it, switch his charisma over to strength, and just start like barbarian through the freaking ranks, bro.
Meshach ripped off his sleeves and just like these like puny little arms. He's like, I think I need to do some push-ups, boys.
Honestly, okay, Glamour Lord is now feeling even more. Like suddenly, like you get muscles and like
Yeah,
it's just all
Glamour Lord.
could be fun.
when you switch
We don't
over,
wanna
you
step
just
on,
have hidden like 6-pack and like really lean, dense.
Guys, this is what illusion magic is for.
There we go.
Glamour Lord. Mm-mm-mm.
Glamour Lord.
That's
I love it.
That's really cool, actually.
Fun little double
This is so
meaning of
cool.
glamour there too.
Right. Ay, ay, ay.
Now you get a friend.
Yeah.
Now I have a friend to talk to.
I'm not trying to mess with you. You like going for long walks. I like killing
You kill me.
things.
He's so reasonable.
Sounds like Christopher
Add it to the quote
Walken.
book. That's crazy. I do have to get going here
Yeah.
somewhat soon,
Can
gentlemen.
you do one? Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here very soon.
Uh-huh.
You guys swear it's only been. It's probably been 6 hours since the after your sort of the concert, the drinking, the conversing, all this sort of stuff. But you hear. I need you to you gotta cue up a song for me, Dan.
Okay.
Oh,
One more
no.
time. Brothers in Arms by who is it?
Dire Straits.
By Tom Holkenborg. Cue it up for me real quick.
Tom Holkenborg? How that? Is it- oh,
HOLK.
Is this from Mad Max?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The alarm, the war horn sound. It's only been 6 hours. They shouldn't be here this soon. But you guys can stand up, and all the camps are on either side of you, all of a sudden in an uproar. The war horns are going off. Men are forming ranks. And you guys look to the north. Along the northern rim of the canyon, you see silhouetted against the rim of the canyon, hellish light behind them. the hunched figures of hundreds of lycanthropes, war machines standing in the midst of their ranks. As the gore guts make their arrival, looming over the crater's edge. The entire camp is in uproar. The Legion of Kovic to the south is forming ranks. The Blackbone tribe forming to their left. Mad Maggie's horde of Redcaps to the right. Gawain and his camp pitched, their riders riding off to the edge. Simply to the edge of the crater to simply watch what happens. This is where we'll pick up our next session.
Yeah, come on.